Well, the old tomatoes aren't doing too bad this year. They're not getting big like they should, but I'm getting quite a few on the plants. But boy, they are scrawny looking plants. I just can't get over this. They should have looked a whole lot better. I just don't get it. Anyway, this is great this year. It's August and the temperature is in the 70s. Are you kidding me? In Arkansas? This is amazing. This one here, a couple of tomato worms decided to get a hold of this baby. I went out here and fed, I wanted to take care of them, nourish them, give them a little bit of malathion to drink. They like that. Matter of fact, I think they got their fill. They went away. And this old crepe myrtle tree, boy, it just keeps on blooming. I love this thing. It just blooms almost the entire summer here. This is great. Look at these things. They're starting to fade away a little bit. But boy, I'll tell you what, these are really nice. They got a great smell out here in the yard whenever you come out here and do any cooking. Haven't done any cooking lately. I need to do that again. I need to get the fire cranked up. Won't be too much longer. I wanted everybody to see the town that I live in. It's Conway, Arkansas. And what you're seeing, that road down there, that's Interstate 40 that runs right through the center of it. Now, that big old brick building that you might be able to make out there, that's a college. This town has 3 colleges in it. The University of Central Arkansas, Central Baptist College, and it also has Hendrix College. And when the wife and I moved here, there were 28,000 people. And we've been here 20 years, and it now has about 65,000, maybe a little bit more. This is Highway 65 down here. Leads down into Conway. Nice little town. We just really like it. Got everything you could possibly want, and what I can't find here I can find on the internet. Let's go over and take a look over here. We've got the town is big enough for 3 Walmart supercenters, so that speaks for itself right there. It's unemployment's low, right down in here is the local. When I go to the movie theater, I go to that place right there, and just to the left over here was Walmart. That closed down and a new one opened up over in this area here. So it's a spread out town, very new because the South really did not develop down here until the invention of a certain thing. Not many people think about it either. The entire South, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all that never really developed like it is now until the invention of Freon. Once Freon was invented and the air conditioners were built, that it was Katie bar the door after that. We've got a lot of motels, a lot of things in this town. This spreads out way back into here. Little Rock, by the way, is over those hills. Well, that's it. Little old Conway. I thought I'd do another test of this antenna I put up in the tree. This is a Silvertone 6050 I restored a few years ago for my mother-in-law. And this hasn't been played for quite a while, so I figured I'd go ahead and hook it up to the antenna right here and see what happens. It's been warmed up for about, maybe 10 minutes. This is WSM out of Nashville, of course. Alright, now let's disconnect I'm going to disconnect the antenna. Look at there. Fades away completely. Hook her back up.
Monday, welcome into the 11 o'clock hour.
There you go. Now this is during the day, and we are picking up a station in Washington County, Arkansas, which is about, I think it's like a couple of 100 miles, maybe 180 miles or something like that as the crow flies from where we live. And, we're picking it up okay. Now, let me show you how much gain this antenna gives us. This has really been a good experiment here with this radio here. It really shows the difference in what the antenna can do. So here we go. Now we'll go ahead and hook her up. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. The antenna is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm heading up Highway 65 out of Conway, Arkansas. I'm going to the town of Greenbrier. It's about 8 miles up the road, maybe 9 from where I live. And there's someone I want you to meet once we get there. This is our destination, the Country Time Flea Market. And we're going to go in that door right over there. Let me come on over this way and we'll meet a lady called Rhonda. Now you are half owner with your husband of this flea market, aren't you?
That's right.
Yes, you. And how long have you had this flea market?
A little over 3 years.
3 years. So you pretty much run this place during the week by yourself, don't you?
I
With a little
help
from, I think you got a granddaughter that comes in?
I have helpers that do it. I'm actually only here 3 days, and my helpers handle the other 4.
But your husband owns it, you own it, but you're not the real star of this place, are you?
That's right.
That's right. You're just, who is the real star? What's this real star's name that I have come here to have my subscribers meet? What is his name?
Ringo.
Ringo. Ringo. Hang on. Let me see. I don't see Ringo anywhere. And where might this Ringo be?
Well, he's sleeping right now, but we'll wake him
A sleeping
up.
helper?
That's right.
Can I get that job?
Sorry, he's got the job.
Okay. It won't disturb him too much to wake him up, you don't think? No. All righty. Let's see what Ringo looks like.
Okay.
Let's see who Ringo is. Oh my goodness, he's over there in the corner.
Wake up, buddy.
I thought he was in the back room or something.
No.
My
He's in his bed that we made for him.
Oh, well, that was nice. Well, there he is.
Wake up.
A full-grown raccoon. How about that? Now, I came in here about a month ago, and I saw Ringo sitting in a stroller parked right there. I thought it was a stuffed animal, just there for show. But you told me, no, he's real, and you picked him up, and you started feeding him grapes.
Right.
I thought that was the neatest thing I'd ever seen, and I killed myself for not having my camera with me that day. Tell us about Ringo. Now, Ringo is kind of a community star as well as a flea market star here with the customers. Ringo is pretty popular among the school kids around here, isn't he?
That's right. We've been to some classes and visited some classes at the Greenbrier School as well as some other schools. And we also go to nursing homes, and we've been to the Greenbrier Nursing Home a whole bunch, and the Greenbrier Rehab. And so he really, really enjoys visiting the elderly, and they enjoy visiting him.
I'll bet they do. Now, he's actually he started out as a wild raccoon. It's not like somebody you just plucked out of a litter somewhere and raised. I mean, he was out in the bush when you.
That's right.
Tell us the story. How did Ringo come to be in your arms?
Well, our daughter found Ringo in our front yard in July of 2005. So we've had him a little over 8 years, and he couldn't walk, and so we took him to the vet thinking he might have had a broken back or some spinal injury. And after a whole lot of x-rays, the vet decided that he had some muscle problems similar to cerebral palsy. So he was about 6 weeks old then, and so we've had him a little over 8 years.
Well, that is so interesting. I can't believe it. He's been a family pet ever since.
That's
right.
And
I was watching you feed him grapes the other day. He was just so loving toward you when you were doing it. The way she does it, you don't have any grapes with you?
Yeah, I do.
Can you give us a demo on how you feed them grapes?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Ringo, you're fixing to get a treat.
Right, we'll have to get him here.
Right.
They're in his lunch bag.
He has a lunch bag. Look at here.
I usually bite off half and give him the other half. That way he doesn't get choked.
Are these seedless? He likes the seedless kind? Or does it matter? Look at that.
It really doesn't matter.
Is that the cutest thing you ever saw?
Yeah, really bad.
Now, you said, I think last time you said that in the wild, raccoons only live, 3 years, you said? Something like that?
Yeah, my understanding, 1.5 to 3 years in the wild.
And he's 9 years old now? 8, 9 years old?
Yeah, he was 8 years old in June.
Wow.
But in captivity, I believe I've been told, can live over 20 years.
My goodness, that's really strange. I guess because they're probably well fed and everything, protected from other animals.
Right. But
is that...
since he's handicapped, we really don't know how long he'll live. It's kind of surprised the vet that he's lived this long because, didn't really know, thought he might get a digestive problem or some sort of problem.
Now, I also asked you the last time I was here, how does he use the bathroom since he's paralyzed basically? And you told me, what did you tell me? How does he use the bathroom?
Okay, well, we put him outside in the morning, and we lay him on his side, and he uses the bathroom, and that usually does him till the next morning.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And what does he do when it comes to, when he's tired and he wants to go to bed? What does he do?
He will chatter. If he's uncomfortable in any way, he'll chatter. If he's ready to go to bed, or if he's hungry or thirsty, or just sitting on his tail wrong or something like that.
Isn't that amazing?
And yeah, he'll chatter.
Do you give him baths?
We do. We give him showers.
How does he like his bath?
He loves it.
He does. He really
water.
Enjoys it.
Yeah, raccoons. You want to know?
Isn't that cute?
Raccoons love water.
I guess you can read his face. He just said,
Exactly.
"Give me another grape." That is so cool. Look at that. He's got his little toy there.
Yes.
Yeah. That is so sweet. Well, Rhonda, we really appreciate, or I really appreciate you enabling me to show this to my subscribers. I know that some of them are really going to enjoy this. But, I mean, where else but Greenbar, Arkansas would you ever find something like Ringo? Poor little thing.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you much.
Okay, and I did want to mention that he's actually not paralyzed. He can move all of his body. It's just not in a functional way to walk or feed himself.
I see. So he can move his leg, left, right.
Yeah.
Does he ever roll over in bed or anything like that?
No,
he just
he
can't
doesn't.
do that.
He does sleep with my husband and I, but he will move around, but he doesn't actually roll all the way over.
Oh, well, that's just cool. I'll tell you what, I was just mesmerized when I saw this raccoon and I found out he was alive. That's just amazing. Oh, what a story. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, a little update on Rusty here. He's blending in real well with the rest of the dogs and the family. Unfortunately, we've had no luck finding out who his owner is. We check the paper every day. We've gone to the Arkansas Lost and Found Dog Network. We went to the various vets around town and all the areas around where he was found. We checked at those places and we had him scanned for a chip, 2 different kinds of chips, and he's just with us now. So if someone doesn't come find him, fairly in the near future, we're going to go ahead and get him neutered and get his rabies shots, and I guess he's just going to have to become part of the family. Oh my God, 4 dogs. Unbelievable. Never thought it would happen. Anyway, that ends this Mish-Mash. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is John.